you find yourself at the doors of the Twin Suns. It's weird because we just went through like the 7th layer of Dante's Inferno, but I'm actually more concerned about what we're about to do. What? No, I'm sorry. Repeat what the fuck you just said.
That was such a reference for a cowboy man to make.
What do you mean? He reads those Christian 14th century literature, bro.
Of course.
Okay, dissertation, but that's like all they had to read.
He got local library.
Yeah. Anyway, continuing on, you pass in. Harpo actually just flashes a room pass.
What? To who?
The sheriff glances at that
right.
one. Alright.
Don't. It's a long. Yeah, you continue inside to the lobby as I've described it before. This first area is just a big lounge. There's a lot of desks. There's couches everywhere. There's a fountain in the center.
Yo.
There's adjoining rooms that lead off to the different areas. But yeah, he goes forward and he just sort of, alright, fan out for a second. There's gonna be a guy with a red suitcase. Just needed to find him real quick. When you do, call me over.
Alright, but what is my role here?
Is the sheriff colorblind?
Yes, and he hasn't told anyone.
That'd be funny. Alright.
No.
You are red-green colorblind.
Oh, okay, good. Well,
So,
that's the one color I need.
alright, everyone roll perception.
That's a 15 for
It's
the
a light
sheriff,
spectrum thing.
4 for Maggie, and a 14 for Smokey.
Gaming.
Alright, so both of you...
Okay.
Oh yeah, did you roll with tracking?
No. You want me to?
Yeah, do that. You have a lead, so...
That's 24.
Yeah, it doesn't take you long to find him. You spread out in this lobby. He's sitting on a large, half-circle couch.
So
You see it.
You just really like put circles and stuff, don't you?
That's the theme of Griot. It's a giant circular city
Yeah.
Twinkles.
with a big circle in the center. So it's basically a big architectural thing there. But yeah, there's a crescent couch that he's sitting on. There's a nice red leather suitcase on the couch beside him. He's just sort of splayed out. He's wearing, I would call this a gaudy suit. It's divided into quarters. There's like the upper left, the upper right, and each one is red, green, black, and white.
Oh no.
And it's covered in the symbols of cards.
God damn it.
Is this Porter?
No, this is an NPC that showed up exactly once in episode 3.
Oh.
Alright.
I don't.
No.
He looks up at you and...
Is this a party boy?
None of us know him. Like, none of our characters know him, so it doesn't matter.
What are you looking at?
He just, like, looks down and looks over at Hawkbill. Like,
Yeah,
he gives a light whistle, like, get his attention.
Yeah, looks over and like you see him look down and nod and like start calling everyone over. You see the person on the couch like recognize Hawkbill, and then he. Okay, so you know when I said I told you I would be here, I told you so you would stay away from me. You see Hawkbill like walk up and just like immediately hit that law enforcement A pose. Alright, yeah. Not here on a social call. I need your help. He like looks up like genuinely. He's sort of changed since the last time we've met him. He's actually got a metal seal, which is a replacement for skin on his forehead. That sort of leads into a scar off into the hairline. He looks up. He does the rock eyebrow.
He's also wearing a fedora, if I remember correctly.
No.
No, not today.
He's got some I wouldn't say greasy, but like very thin, long hair. Yeah. I'm gonna go with. No, hold on. Let me check my calendar. And he like mimes pulling something out of his pocket and looking at it and just. Sorry, nah, I'm all out of bullshit for this week. Actually, just Phil. And you see Hawkbill just straight grab him by the lapels and like pull him up, and they share some words that you can't hear. But yeah, he like tosses him back. Okay. First question, what's up with the, he looks around at the group. Book club.
Book club. That's great.
Okay. I'm gonna stop answering your questions, and you're gonna get up, or I'm gonna have Sparky here break your knees. How about that? Is that a final offer for you? He like waves and like stands up and grabs a suitcase. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. Just fine. All right. Where? Cut to hotel room. So, yeah, we don't actually know where. Hogbill is now sitting at the table with this other who... Yeah.
How has he reacted to the sheriff taking off the cloak? Because now that they're private, he's just gonna be like...
Yeah, he gave you just like a long squint and like looked over at Hawkbill, and he like he just raised a finger and just... Aight, so you want me to find someone, you have no idea where they are, and you don't know how to get inside, but you do know it will be heavily secured. Am I getting this right? He like looks around the room, and he details I missed.
It's a casino boss.
It needs to be done as soon as
Oh,
possible.
and it's time sensitive. I forgot. Thank you. I forgot about that. It was looking. I thought it was just, a little bit below my pay grade.
For reference, Austin, this guy and his attitude is why Sierra and Puddles betrayed him and left him for dead.
Yeah, you don't need. You wouldn't need the humble skills of I. You are looking for a magician, is what you need.
That's alright.
All right, break his knees.
Sheriff looks over him like are you making a joke or do you actually want me to break his knees?
Yeah, you're like, hey, okay.
Because I'm down for it.
There's no need for that. What I do need is a name. I need a name. I need possible affiliates. I could use a coffee. Actually, he looks over at Magnolia.
The sheriff
Raises an eyebrow.
The sheriff presses the buzzer gestures to that.
Anyway,
Guys, I'm a
sir.
service department. Yeah, can we get a full dinner reservation set up for, checks his watch, for 5 p.m.? Sure, honey.
Wazowski.
Yes. Alright.
No, really though, I need, somewhere to start. She could be anywhere. Literally anywhere.
Smokey's gonna write on a piece of paper.
The sheriff sees you writing and then and asks in sign language to him do you know sign?
What's he doing?
Okay. And then he signs to Smokey. Carry on.
He's gonna write.
Oh my god, hold on. Do you have 2 mute bodyguards? What the fuck is the...
He's gonna.
Did you get them half off?
Smokey's gonna stop writing.
I think
Tilt his head.
Smokey and the sheriff look at each other
Yeah, this is gonna side eye the sheriff.
You see Hawkbill just massaging one side of the tail.
God, that is so sweet.
Can you start writing a little bit slower and then speed up again as he's like, if we know the school as to where the daughter was taken from, we might be able to look for any possible territories within the area.
We don't know. That.
You do know the school she was taken from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In a different city.
You actually see, the guy, sit back at that, and he, looks down at the paper, and he squints and, pulls it closer. He holds it up to the light, and,
Is he pissed on it? What is he doing?
you see him, holding it directly up to the light and staring through it.
He gives it a taste, too.
Does he eat it?
Bro, can he not... Is he, part of sight or something?
He sets it back down. Well,
Okay.
either they are extremely careless, or this is a trap. He taps on it.
So it's a trap.
This is watermark stationery.
Where did he get the paper?
It was pushed under his door. It's watermark stationery. Do you not he slides it back over?
What does it look like?
Yeah, you pick it up and you hold it up to the light, and you see Playboy Rocky's Emporium.
Another one.
There are like hundreds of
We've
them.
heard of that before.
We are
Have we
hopping
been there
from-
before?
I
Brothel,
don't
brothel.
believe.
Is that located in Hades or Griot?
That is a great establishment.
No, there's
Okay,
only
then we
one
haven't.
brothel in Hades.
She's made sure of it. So, I know where she is, but
The sheriff.
good
There-
chance this is a trap, right?
We don't have
Should
any
be
other
right.
choice.
It's
What do
okay.
we know about this establishment?
Middle class, high grade customers. I'd say about middle to low grade service.
I would know this guy, right? Because he runs a gentleman's
Yeah.
club. Yeah.
Okay, well, basically
Can
what
we-
it is.
Can we have
it's-
a roll for Magnolia actually then?
So
No,
this
that's
is
my instant success.
basically
Oh, yeah.
this is a burlesque restaurant.
Okay,
So,
so,
like,
oh
less
yeah, I know
dry.
exactly what you're talking about.
Yes.
It's like a drag show, but just normal.
Imagine like Hooters, but if it was like a
No, it's just like a dine-in
like a really
show.
bougie strip club, but they serve food.
Y'all ever played Red Dead Redemption?
Yeah.
That thing.
I've not seen that.
So this is one of the more like they would call them lower class establishments.
He doesn't even need to say a lot of signs to Magnolia. Well, we have an inn. You gestures at
She
Maggie.
nods. How well do you think that she would know this guy?
You have had customers and employees stolen by this venue.
Oh my
Fuck
goodness.
it up.
Oh.
Employees who?
You've had people like who were
Right.
like
Dude,
positioning
she
for a
has-
job
she has,
at
like,
your
3
brothel,
employees.
and they were offered better deals.
Oh. So she gives a side eye. I'm aware of his sort of business.
He looks, head, toes, head. Yeah, you can afford that. So, what do you need from me? Then I'd soon just go in, get person, leave, right?
I mean,
All right. So here's what it's gonna cost, and then you see Hawkbill just pull out the pistol. It's going to cost you nothing, actually. I will do it out of the goodness of my heart. As soon as we leave and you stop threatening me.
The sheriff is going. I assume we're in like a high apartment, right?
Yeah,
So the sheriff.
like 27th floor.
Sheriff's gonna go to the window. He's gonna look over the town, try and like see where this location would be.
Yeah, he pulled out just like a steam relay that just had a. It's like a couple blocks away.
Oh, so I can see it.
You can kind of see it. It's buried a lot among a bunch of other buildings.
All right. Is there a specific district? Is it in the entertainment district?
Yes,
Okay.
but it's sort of like at the edge of it, towards the outside ring.
All right. The sheriff turns back to everyone and signs. Okay. So, we know where she
What the
is.
fuck is going on with his hands?
what?
Should write down he's casting a magic spell that we can all understand. He's
No,
Should
like he points at like the fingertips. What the fuck is going on with him?
he is the magic
Botched
spell,
manicure?
and he's gonna write.
I
Smokey's
know
gonna
a
draw
guy
spooky
who does that.
ghosts on both sides of his writing. So there's like,
The fuck is he? Like, okay, where did you pick up Nomad Man? No, I'm like, where the fuck did you? That's terrible stitching. Like, where did you get that done?
Where did he?
I'm assuming he just like found a practitioner.
I thought he would just do it himself, you know? Just
Oh
jump
God,
in.
no! You kidding me? No, he got actual work done.
Like, he just went to like
He got
a
work done?
surgeon, a Hades surgeon. So,
Yeah.
like, if you want, like he pulls out just like a business card. Like, I know a guy. Like, pushes it over. It is.
Looks down. Thanks. The fuck? Who the fuck calls themselves Stitch Bones?
No, it's twist.
Oh, he spends.
Yeah,
it
it's like it's doctor's handwriting. So he's like,
yeah.
so, hold on, he flips
Yeah,
it over
this-
and it's like in print.
He pockets it like I don't.
No, this is what the signature
Anyway,
looks like,
he continues what he was saying, which was, now that we know where she is, we should figure out an escape plan first.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, I think. Can't go out the way we came.
Nods.
I'm actually out of ideas on that front.
What, just to get there?
To get out
Of this building?
of Griot.
Well.
Everyone leans in.
Well, I happen to be friends with someone in the transportation industry that I might be able to persuade.
Go on.
And I also happen to have quite a endowable business that I could barter with.
When you say transportation, you mean...
What are like the main transportation? Like a bus? I don't know.
No, like, what do you mean?
Well, my assumption is that they're the person who like checks off people being allowed to go into like buses or
You
carriers
know.
or stuff.
A cargo pilot.
Pilot, like flying.
Yeah. No.
Is there like a landing port in Griot?
They have to get goods in and out. So
I
there is
kind of
Okay.
assumed it would land
Well, then
at
yes.
Hades.
right. There's that cargo dock goes directly in to Griot. There's a big gate. It's I'd say like a 40 by the entire height of the glass curtain. So it's basically just a big gate where they take cargo vehicles in and out.
Okay. Alright, okay. So it's not an actual flying...
No,
I thought you were talking about an air dock.
there's an air dock outside and there's a gate
Right,
into
right.
Griot.
So this is what kind of vehicle would this be?
Basically just like a big bus or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
he
All
drives
right,
a
all right.
van
We don't need any
or
more
a big
information
truck. Yeah.
on that.
So, alright. Well, there's our escape plan.
Right. So when was the last time you contacted him?
Well, the last time I can imagine was when our water tower broke down. We needed some parts.
I remember.
Nods. Sad.
And he was actually quite cooperative, as long as I gave some strictures.
I can imagine. So you're thinking this will work, right? Like we can go through that and that's reliable.
Well, I mean, do you have any other ideas?
That's also true. All right. Smokes.
Smokes.
I'm down for that, sure.
The sheriff like looks back out to the city pensively,
Smooth jazz plays.
and then like turns back and signs. There is another, less pressing matter that we could take care of here.
Take care of.
The construction vehicle.
Oh, we
Right,
already
right,
talked about that,
yeah.
didn't we?
The war is coming very soon. And we are in Griot now.
Right. So what's your plan there?
He sort of just shrugs, signs. I don't have anything in mind, it's just... We need to find a way to get people in eventually, and we are already here.
That's a good point.
Smokey, write down. I would like to get out of this concrete nightmare as soon as possible.
You gotta get out of the concrete nightmare to get into the sand nightmare instead.
Sea of sand.
Right. I still haven't got my coffee. Actually. I
Smokey-
wasn't joking about
Smokey will like grunt, reach into his backpack, pull out like a little like
Instant coffee.
yeah, he has
Pulls
like
out a
he has a little
single coffee
Bunsen burner here, pops it, forks it open, like tips it a
Bunsen
little bit, has a little blue oil that comes out and a little blue flames, and he has like whips out a cup, beans, and he'll just like work on some like
He crushes the beans in his hand.
just this and just
I imagine an uncomfortable amount of eye contact during that interaction.
yeah, and it's just
Yeah, he's just reclining. Like he does the thing where like he tips the chair back and like feet on table.
he's gonna have his beans and he's like water right here,
Hey, I thought I saw that man eating beans.
and he's gonna have it on boil.
We're waiting for dinner, right? Like it's free food. I'm not crazy here, right? Like this is somebody's paying for my food.
So he's gonna. It has been
Like
36 hours since my last proper meal.
right, it's like 4:20 right now. So
Nice!
he stands up and absolutely just Sparta kicks you out the window.
Dude, this is your fault.
I'm being 100% with you. That's a time that just popped into my brain. Walter's just halfway through his room service meal, right? So I'm on the train, and I'm sitting there. I'm in business class. I'm climbing up to first class. All right, so I'm there. I'm between the cars. I look back, and I see the fucking county marshal standing there, looking right at me. So I climb out along the side of the train. This has been going on for several hours.
No one is listening to him.
I'm listening.
He's talking at Magnolia.
She's good at
Right?
this.
So I'm climbing out around one of these cars now.
Yeah.
Fucking over the windows, passengers freaking out. So I get up on top of the train car. I look, we're pulling into the fucking station. So I have to do something. Hey, where's he going? As Hawkbill is just going for the door.
Are we ready to go? Where are we? Have
Yeah.
we discussed what we're doing?
We're gonna do the same thing we did last time with heist planning.
Okay.
You are outside and on the doorstep of Playboy Rocky's Emporium of Fun Time.
Do we want to?
So what's your game plan?
My go-to thought is Maggie and Walter play distraction and talk while the three boys sneak in another direction.
It's snacking time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Give me sneak rolls for all three of you.
alright, some sneaky deaky rolls. So flat +1 for the sheriff, that's a 15 for the sheriff.
The Hawkbill rolls a very nice 7.
We're trying to sneak
Cool.
around case the edge of the joint, right?
Yeah.
And Smokey rolls a nat 20.
Are you in combat dress?
Yeah, I'll change into it. When we leave the apartment, so I'd be...
Alright, so we are
you
there.
leave the apartment and you change, yeah. This is a tall, almost pyramid-shaped. Imagine an hourglass, but it's two pyramids, one inverted and on top of the other.
That sounds structurally unsound.
And there's 4 pillars at the corners.
How do you get to the second
That's ugly.
pyramid?
Those pillars
I like
are elevators.
I see.
So there's a first floor and then there's a restricted second
The
floor.
architects in Griot have a sense of humor, I guess.
They're fucking nuts. What is your entry plan? You rolled good, so I'm just gonna as a group, how do you infiltrate this building?
Is the assumption that she is like where do we think?
Where's
You have no
what's
idea.
the street level in reference to the structure? Like, when's the inverted pyramid start? Is
At
it
the
like,
top of the other one.
Okay, when does the normal pyramid start? Is it directly like flat? This is sidewalk, and then the building starts climbing up.
No, there's a doorway as soon as it slopes.
So here's what I'm
Okay.
thinking. My thought is we go to an adjacent building and start at the top and make our way down.
Okay.
What's the pyramids made out of? My mind
It's-
instantly did glass.
No, there's glass panels. Imagine like a
Probably
like
a
a
steel frame, right?
yes. It's steel framed, but there's also each panel. There's glass underneath, but it has a gilded cage. So it's a big grid pyramid.
Mega
I would
structure?
say then our plan would probably be for Maggie and what was his name? Walter.
Walter.
Have Maggie and Walter make like not just like a distract, because this isn't like a single floor building, but like actually cause a problem in the first floor so that all security is drawn there.
So we'll cut to that quickly. You go inside. They assign you a table.
So we planned this before that we were going to cause a problem.
Right.
Okay, so Walter knows that as well.
So I
Walter's
had an
great at
idea.
that.
All right.
So you're you have some business competition, right?
You could say that.
So yeah, he flags down a waiter. Yeah, hi. Yeah, can I see a manager? Yeah, thanks. I feel like this will go well, right?
What is happening?
I don't know what your plan is.
I have good faith this will go well.
What are we calling him by? Are we calling him Walter?
Yeah.
That's kind
You were
casual.
told. His name is Walter. Yeah.
Walter, you didn't tell me what your plan was.
See, but it'll work better that way.
Are you planning on me doing the plan that you didn't tell me what to do?
Yes. So it's a nice place, right?
What do the surrounding buildings look like to this big structure? And
Uh,
roughly how tall? Like, what's my
There's an apartment complex to its right, but there's a big parking lot
fire
to its
escape?
left. Not really.
All right. How tall is from pyramid bottom up to inverted pyramid top? How tall?
I'd say about 120 feet.
Okay, so that's not terrible.
I was gonna say
That's-
like go from a different roof on top.
Yeah, no, there's an adjacent building. It's almost as tall, but I'd say about 5 feet shorter.
That's funny. Conveniently funny.
We
I'm gonna look.
did we recover the grapple hook that I had?
No, you
You
definitely.
cut it off, remember?
You definitely did not know.
Do you want to go to the top of the building?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you do that.
All right.
What next?
You said it's a 5 feet taller, right?
Yeah. So you can't get onto the other roof just by jumping. It's also like a 10-foot gap.
The
Wait.
sheriff might be able to make it.
Yeah,
but-
you
Sure,
can clear
we
that.
can make that.
Put him on
I
your
think
back.
My heavy boy is.
there is an idea. Would it be possible if I make it, then I help others there?
That would need more rolls.
You're 6'1".
Could I? Would we have brought rope?
Yeah.
Okay,
You
yeah.
would,
I mean, that's-
you would have brought rope.
So I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna jump over. I'm gonna secure rope. Then
Roll
we'll
that
secure another rope,
beam.
and then you two will climb.
You
over.
could just take a rope along with you and then tie it off to something.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
That is a 22.
Yeah, no, you.
All right.
And yeah, you slightly, and then you. And you're on top of the roof.
All right. Is there anything securable for the rope?
Yeah, you turn around. There's there's like a nice big loop,
yeah.
like airship dock pole, and there's also a pole with a steam transmitter.
Hmm.
It is blinking.
Is it like a security thing?
You can assume.
Now, would my aura have stopped that before it triggered?
You're not close enough that it has either triggered or you've turned it off. You are just outside its range, and it's outside your range.
Okay.
What's the?
I am
top?
going to. If it turns off, would that sort of technology like automatically trigger?
You'll.
That's how it works.
I'll say this: whoever's watching it would know that it got turned off.
Oh, so it is a cam.
It's a. I've said this before. It's an information relay. It just reads the information around it
Okay.
in a.
So
in a
basically,
sphere.
what I would be is just like a void, right?
Right.
That's-
It'd
Okay.
be like a black spot.
In that case, I will ignore that for now. They can just like walk close to me, and we could just be like a big void.
Okay.
We
Like
could
a
basically just
sunspot.
be static.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, he's avoid that. Tie the rope down. Do these two need to roll checks to climb
How good are you at
across?
climbing ropes?
Very good.
Big, strong arms.
Now, why? Why would you? Did you get rope climbing training?
No, I mean he was in the military.
Yeah.
That's,
Did you? How good were you in your boot
That's a-
camp rope
That's
climbing?
a part of the military training.
Yeah.
Dandy. That's
Handy?
just
Okay.
dandy.
Dandy.
Not handy dandy, just dandy.
Yeah. No, you flip over, just hand over hand.
Yeah.
How about Hawkbill? How's Hawkbill doing?
And he steps up. He spreads his arms and he actually puts weight on it and he starts walking across the rope.
Bro, really?
Yeah.
How
All
tall
right.
is
And
Hawkbill?
it's kind of out of nowhere. You didn't know it, but yeah, he just
Did he fucking run away from the circus?
and yeah, he on the other side.
How tall is Hawkbill?
He's like what have I
I've
said?
always imagined him as like a short king, to be honest.
He's around 5'10".
Yeah, that's where I put him at.
Pretty middle of the road. You can tell he probably used to be a little taller.
I whenever I think of Hawkbill, I think of like a very like poor quality 80s cowboy film guy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like
I got more of like a 5 o'clock shadow stubble with white hair that's some
Not
that's
white.
running out, I don't know. Like
Um,
a grayish white.
anyway, we are on the roof. Is there any? All right, yeah. He'll gesture at the thing, and then he'll gesture to them to huddle close.
They're all walking behind you in line.
So we just
Do,
like
do, 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 do,
Oh
do.
my god, dude.
Yeah, you walk on through that. There is there's a roof hatch. Well, just like there's just like a doorway that leads into the stairs down.
All right. And so I think the plan is probably like at a certain point, a decided time, they will cause a problem, and then we will enter.
Cut down to the first level. You've been served your drinks, and true to form, a manager has walked up over to your table. Seems to be a problem here? Yeah, nah, it's nothing. I was just asking about, what are your going rates? I'm not sure I understand. You're like, what is it, your wages. What are your wages? For our staff is paid well for their services. I only ask because I got someone here who actually pays a little better for the same sort of services, you know what I mean? I beg your pardon? They turn to Magnolia.
She's gonna have to swallow her pride. She gets up, places her hat on the table as a sign of taking off her dignity for a couple minutes.
Personally, I think this business that you're running here is,
She waves a finger.
not up to standard. What kind of business parades around?
You see a look of recognition.
Parades around.
I'm sorry, I didn't recognize you.
I'm sorry, I was speaking to you.
Before he reacts, that is a 19. Intimidate.
Give me the same roll.
That is a 17.
Fuck you.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, they stay where they
How
are.
tall are
Old
they?
white woman energy.
Can I tower over them? How tall are they?
How tall is...
We will never know. Fucking
She's 5'10"? She's 5'9".
Magnolia is 5'9".
So how tall is the
Yeah,
manager?
you're about even height.
Okay. But she stands up on her tiptoes. Just a little
she's
bit.
got heels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not appreciate being talked to like this.
I am a paying customer of your establishment.
I'm quite aware of your indignities.
My indignities?
Yes.
Your indignities have indignicated me. This entire business.
This entire
This entire business is an entire just shame to the name of the kind of business that you and me happen to run. I would say that you are just a half-breed of that
This
situation.
business entirely eclipses the annual salary you pull in from your shack in a
How
week.
dare you! I treat my staff with entire dignity.
Now,
and
personally, I
respect.
wouldn't let that
Do
slide.
you even let your people? That's dumb. Do you even let your people like sleep? Do they get a place to live here? Because my people.
You
are
see
given
other
entire-
patrons and staff have started to look over.
My staff get board and room. Do your staff get that, or do you just kick them out of
Oh,
the
I'm
curb
aware
after
your
you
staff
make them
get
work?
much more than board and room.
And what do your staff do? Shit around?
Benefits.
Benefits. Explain to me what benefits.
She leans back in her chair.
Dental.
Dental? Dental is what you have to give them?
Yes.
Dental?
I believe you could benefit from some.
My staff? How dare you! How dare you say
Cut
such
back to the
indignities.
roof.
What's the roof look like? Is it just a hatch here?
No, I mean there's a door, and this is the time where we want to
Yeah.
get in. So we sneak
Yeah,
in.
Hawkbill like gesture to the door.
So he's gonna shrug.
So, the sheriff signs maybe quietly this time.
Yeah, we're just gonna. Is it really long?
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
roof entrance.
That's okay. We just stare for a little bit.
No, hold on. I have an idea. All right. I heard of this. This is a long-standing tradition of how we used to get open doors. All right, everybody take a hold of the handle, right? And we're gonna pull the door handle out. We're gonna pull the door handle out of the door. I swear to God, this works. Don't question it.
Did they
Is
try
the
opening
lock?
the door yet?
What's the lock look like? Is this? Is this something that look like a wrench can catch on to twist? Or?
This is like a pretty just like a standard business building.
If I got a real solid pipe wrench and class it on, and I wanted to like leverage twist it against the
I
top
will
of the
remind
lock.
you did bring bolt cutters.
You
I
did
feel
bring
like you
bolt
could
cutters.
use that on like
Mm,
I don't know. You could jury rig something with that. Is my point.
I don't know. I wanted to know if like the metal was like fit enough to twist the lock open. Is this a heavy duty lock?
it's part of the door.
Part of the door.
Oh, so
Yeah.
the knob, we can't just break the knob.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't pull the knob out of the door. That won't work.
Oh,
No.
You
It's like
can't.
actually like breaking it.
That wouldn't help.
I've
So it
never heard of
shakes,
anyone trying
right?
to do that.
What? Yeah.
Shakes. Oh, okay. I was just imagining.
Hawkbill takes out his second gun and just
No.
he presses it. There's a large wraparound suppressor on it. He just all right, and he aims off to the side of the door frame.
Mm.
Could help me, like,
What did he shoot?
into the door frame. Give me a 2d20s. And roll, you use your hand-to-hand skill,
17.
so roll with a d8 as well.
Both times.
Yeah, 17 plus.
4.
21.
Yeah, you eventually. Yeah, you put a foot up against the door frame and you pull it open, as he literally shot the end of the lock in the door frame. All right, door open.
No, we're gonna...
Did any of you bring a Steam translator? We had to talk to the guys downstairs. Very briefly cut to downstairs.
Dental? How dare you? I am a woman of... I've been in this industry for my entire
Walter
life.
stands
I
up.
worked my ass off for this industry.
Check, please.
Yeah.
Cut to the roof.
There
The
is...
sheriff signs like. Well, I mean, I don't want. Nicholas, am confused. Why does he expect a Steam translator to work with this team?
Yeah, and then he looks up.
Because
Okay,
he's
fair
doing it.
point.
just a side glance at Smokey. And
Yeah,
what's the...
no long range phone calls for you, huh?
Shakes his head.
We're gonna... So is it open? Is it like a dark...
Nah,
Pull
it's
away.
just like a stairwell.
Alright, we're gonna start walking down it then.
Yeah, you're heading down the stairwell. You actually hear some commotion you hear voices
Ain't no way.
below you.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn it. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, we got some civil unrest on the first floor. Oh, we're heading down to there? Okay, yeah. No, I'll just call some of the security guys there. But yeah, you hear them directly beneath you in the hallway.
Yeah,
Director, you believe that? Because
I'm waiting for them to like actually draw guards before like we get too close.
That's what they were talking about.
Cut down to the first floor.
Does Magnolia pull out her gun?
Yeah, you see Walter like raise his hands like bigger, like as he has started sneaking around the outside of the room.
She gets up like this with her finger up at the manager.
How dare you insult me?
Miss, I'm going to have to ask
How
you to leave the
dare you.
establishment.
This is completely insulting to my...
The only thing insulting, like they do like the finger push. The only thing insulting is you being here.
How dare you touch me?
Flip the table and slap
Don't
her!
you dare! Don't you...
She backs up, like waving her hands all around.
I am a woman of respect.
Across the room, Walter's like bigger.
You know what?
She gives him a bitch slap.
Alright, let's
Like,
see.
Him?
Oh!
Him? Walter?
No,
No,
the
okay.
dude she's talking to.
There it
Walter
is.
is now like along the outside of the room, like
Alright.
sneaking away.
17.
It's a 17. Yeah, no, you fucking spin him around.
Oh!
You see security start to move over towards you.
She starts running.
There is
Yeah.
no way.
You know,
we gotta run it.
this room is a circle, right?
Yes. Wait, no, it's a pyramid.
It's technically it's a
But
square.
the room itself,
It is a square with a ceiling
go
slowly
around?
sloping up.
could I run around?
It's a
the
square room. You could.
I'm gonna do
Just
that.
run in circles.
We got a disturbance here. Oh, she's running. She's running. And they start to break after you. People have started to panic.
Oh.
And yeah, you hear back to the top floor. Man, what the fuck's going on this day? No shit. Okay. Yeah, they're actually heading downstairs now. Yeah, we'll take Valez. We'll take Tom's.
Can I shoot my gun in the air?
Send Chavez down.
Yeah, you're.
Oh, yeah. No, we got a live one down there. All
I
right.
require your
personnel.
respect.
All personnel.
No.
Yeah, you hear them.
That's a big deal. Okay.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have a gun.
There just ain't no way.
No one has guns in Korea. All right. Well, I guess
Yeah,
we got their attention.
Oh shit, we got a 17.
She's
Alright.
gonna go to jail.
So they all scamper off.
Yeah.
All right. We
I'm
slowly.
sorry. Which one of you told her to bring the fucking gun out?
I brought the Glock.
Holy shit, she's strapped.
She
Oh my
whipped her
god.
Oh
Glock
my
out.
god, I stay strapped.
She's pulling your Glock out.
She whipped her Glock out. Goddamn. All right.
Smokey's gonna start down the stairwell and really.
Yeah, you taking point?
Yeah, we could go definitely.
This is more like a service area.
Is it? Okay. Is this?
Like
I
this,
imagine
like
a
there's-
concrete stairwell, like a Daredevil fight movie.
Yeah. Like there's a bunch of rooms with like staff rooms. There's some storage areas here.
Okay, there's staff rooms?
Yeah.
Can I go to the staff room?
You can.
What's in the staff room?
Why would you do that?
Do you? No, hold on. Do you open the door to the staff room?
I think about it for a little bit here.
Here's the thing.
Flashbacks of Sierra.
What the fuck are you doing?
This is a strip place.
No, so you're on like a staff only area.
Like waiters and stuff.
Yeah.
So he's gonna
Okay.
say.
So do you go?
What if we found some clothes to blend in?
The sheriff just looks at you like.
You're right. We also don't. You're right. We don't have the transceivers.
Now
You're
hold
right,
on.
you're right.
Now what were you fucking thinking?
Like,
He wasn't. Let's go.
He wasn't. Yeah.
this is a staff only area, right?
Yes.
Can I?
You see several doors that say staff only.
Okay. Oh my god, this is such a fucking high roll. Can I make a survival check for some sort of trash chute or something that trash goes out, or is it a dumpster that we saw when casing the joint?
I would imagine there's.
Is there a
trash
rapid-
cans, right?
Is there a rapid exit out of this place?
Rolled.
All right. Well, here's your roll. It's a 17.
Yeah, there is just a garbage chute.
It goes back into the lab. No kidding.
Can you imagine?
Oh fuck!
I can't believe that. Alright, cool.
Yeah.
We're just, Swings just signal. There's in case
Yeah,
we get a
you
real good
found-
exit.
You found a trash chute. Good job.
Keep it noted. And then we're gonna,
We're trying to find somebody up here. Probably up here.
of course.
Yeah. The sheriff is going to. Out of all the staff rooms, the sheriff is gonna try and visualize based on the when we were in the Twin Suns, we looked down at the building, right?
Yeah.
So based on that view, and then approaching, and then being on the roof in the adjacent building, you know, try and visualize. Okay, what is the anatomy of the interior based on what I've seen on the exterior?
There's a big top level area which you're on right now, which is basically the staff, the control areas.
Okay, so
And then below that, there's private rooms and there's big lobbies. This is a VIP section.
this is a VIP section.
The entire top half.
We need to look in each of these rooms, but we need to maintain stealth. So, is there a way? What is the means by? There are 4 elevators, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just thought of something so fucking sneaky. The sheriff holds up a hand, takes out 4 teeth, and makes his way to each of the elevators.
Okay, they're at the corners of the building.
How
So you
big
have to
is-
clear the entire building.
How big is the building? Or I mean, how big is this floor?
Is the top floor, so because it's a pyramid, this is the widest
Mm.
section, it's the widest
So,
floor.
how big would you say?
This is like a 100 by 100.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
God,
100
we
feet
got a lot
by
of-
100 feet?
Yeah, because this is the largest section of the building.
It's not.
What is there an elevator that we are close by?
Yeah.
Or is I would imagine 2, right? Because we came down. Yeah. Basically, he's going to as we pass elevators, as we sweep, I'm going to disable them one by one, basically, so we can just stab it into the control panel or whatever. Basically, turning off all of the elevators so that reinforcements can't make their way up. Are there staircases that we've seen?
Yeah, no, there's a bunch of staircases, so you can
Okay.
so you can get down to the point.
All right. He will try and
Like, you see a map. There are wall maps everywhere.
Alright, how many staircases are there?
There's staircases. Basically, it takes you from a corner down the corner edge to the point.
So there are 4, basically, on each floor.
Yeah.
And it's probably not worth jamming those.
It gets more VIP the further down to the point you get.
Oh, that's actually really clever. Okay.
Is how many?
The sheriff turns back to everyone and signs. All right. So since this area is the most traversed, she's probably going to be at the bottom of the point.
Smokey's okay.
Sounds right.
So let's make our way there, right?
Yeah, stairwell. Over there.
Stealth checks!
Sure glad all of us have points in
I have
stealth.
one of my first weapons for the heist planning here.
Alright, what did everyone roll?
19, 18, 16.
Good rolls,
How the fuck
actually.
are we getting...
What, me too?
No, it's
Oh,
Yeah,
Hospital.
okay.
you make down, you go
just
through
saw
the
it,
staff
yeah.
section. There are staff walking around. You hear them talking about, like, a major disturbance
Mm.
down on floor 1. And you make yourselves down 3 different floors before you hit a key lock door.
Alright, the sheriff is going to stand next to it and see what happens.
And this one is heavy duty. This is a large wall surface. This is a VIP area door.
God, I sure don't carry anything in my inventory other than my fucking teeth, huh?
You are a wolf man.
No, but I should have shit. Like, the sheriff is going to see if he can't...
Smokey's got home traps on him, sure. Define that in a minute.
Okay. This is basically it, right? This is, like, the final floor.
No, yeah, you're on like the first of 3 different locked gate zones.
Okay, describe the anatomy of the room then.
So you went down 3 floors and you hit. You can go no further down without a level of keycard access.
Okay, and do we have a decent idea of how many floors there are?
There are 3 until you reach the point.
So 3 more. So there are 6 in total. 1, 2, 3, and then lock 4, 5, 6.
So there's zones. There are 3 floors a zone, and there are 3 zones total.
Interesting thought. Is there
Okay, so there are 3 zones. Each have 2 floors.
There's technically 4. You started in the 4th.
I'm so confused.
There are 4 zones. There's the top, then 1 below it, 1 below it, and then the point.
Okay, so 4...
4 zones, and there's multiple floors for
Which
each.
zone are we in right now?
You're in the 4th, and you're trying to get into the 3rd.
Alright.
Oh! Oh yeah, you were using numbers opposite than I... Your
Yeah.
top is higher than... Okay.
Right, yeah.
Oh god, we still have a lot to go to then. Go
Yeah, so you have, this is a security key locked. 7 priority 4.
The sheriff like looks back to him and says, should we just knock and take out whoever comes to the door?
There is a buzzer.
Yeah, it's better than...
Like, I mean, non-lethally, because it could just be a guy, but...
Smokey's gonna turn the hawk bill and says you have to talk.
Man,
Tell them you forgot your key card.
this isn't gonna fucking work. Yeah.
You just continue staring at him.
We both like stepped aside in case there's like there's a splatter or whatever.
Yeah, you see the steam relay turn. Yes? Hey there, yeah, sorry, I lost my, access card. Could I have a name? Bill. S. Dawn.
Bill Dawn?
One moment, sir.
Sheriff goes like,
I don't... Man, what the fuck would you have said?
signs the name of your daughter.
Why the fuck would I say that? They have her.
It would make them more interested in coming to us.
Yeah, you see, there's a red light. Like, it switches from, like, neutral to locked. Okay, well, that didn't fucking work. And then you hear footsteps down the hallway. Oh, shit.
Smokey's right. Well, there's our key card.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I mean...
Like he looks around, grabs a potted plant.
Oh my god, is there,
I mean, we have our guns on us, right?
I've got this stealth one.
You don't feel great about just killing people?
The sheriff was like, yeah, alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
So yeah, you hear.
Okay, so they're coming from above?
Around, basically.
Okay.
Through one of the hallways to your left.
Is there any cover from the hallways?
No. Hawkbill has picked up a potted plant.
Is there a
Can
door
I
that we
see
can
a
shut?
staffing room?
There is a door.
Hey, is this like a polymer door?
There is a door behind it. Yeah, it's just normal door material.
Okay.
This isn't like a security door. This is just like a door. And if you
should
try to
make
handle,
this
it's
with the-
unlocked.
Okay, is it unlocked? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shit.
unlocked to try to pop into the door.
Yeah. No, you go inside. Hawkbill like. Whoop, he's also in.
Alright, I'll follow behind, I guess.
Yeah. So you close the door behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You turn around. There's just a table full of people staring at you. You're in a break room.
It's a break room. How
They're just
how many people are here?
they're just staring at you.
How many
There's
people-
about 6 at this table. They're on like waiter outfits.
Alright, I'm going. The sheriff with his eyes, the most like bulgy and feral you'll ever seen, slowly puts a finger to his lips. I'm going to use my instant success intimidate to shut them all
Yeah,
up.
nobody moves. Nobody has moved since like they have like forks in the air. Nobody has moved since you came into this room.
The sheriff
break room.
is going to slowly approach one of them and hold out a hand.
Key cards.
Yeah, you see like hand into pocket and like slowly pulls one out and like reaches over. You hear outside.
Down on
Did
the
he
door.
give it to
Are
me?
they
Yeah.
knocking on all the doors?
Yeah, no, he drops it.
Alright, he takes it. And then looks back to the two of you.
Which I assume Hawkbill is like holding the door shut.
Yeah.
And I assume there's no other exits from this room, huh?
Yeah, this is just like a break room.
Is this okay? This is a kind of
There's a
stupid
quiet,
question.
just like.
There's so you know those buildings where like office sort of buildings where the ceiling is a bunch of squares and if you push
Yes.
up on a square there's
Roof
like
tiles,
a, yeah.
yes.
Can we like jump up there and like
Hey, Mark. Hey, Billy.
Hey, Mark. Hey, Ron. That hurt. I'll say this: it would not hold you.
fair enough.
Do you just... Smokey's gonna tell you just pop
Hawkbill still
ceiling
has his
tiles.
spotted plant.
Smokey's just gonna tell you to pop ceiling tiles off. Maybe there's some hidden structure that you don't see.
Yeah, I think
break it down.
I think basically what I'm gonna do is I'm going to destroy a ceiling tile, like by the edge of the wall, and then climb over, destroy the one next to it, and basically just like hop into the room that they're trying to barge down.
No, they're trying to get into your room.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Try to just...
2 rooms.
Yeah.
I'm basically going back into their room, but from the top.
There wouldn't...
You know what? Roll traversing.
Okay.
Okay. Do you knock down like an event
That is a
system?
12.
You see him just basically just right into the ceiling. Just
Is it okay.
dust. Just
I'm gonna listen for a little bit. Does this sound like they're getting a ram, or they getting they like steel toe boots, kick the knob open? Like, what are they trying to?
Oh,
hear it.
you know what?
and it, like the door just.
You know what the sheriff's gonna do? He's
Yeah.
gonna peek back down and gesture for Smokey to hand him a smoke bomb.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
So he's gonna toss one up. I'm gonna gesture to Hawkbill. It's like wait for the second round, and then don't hold on to the door anymore. So it's gonna.
Yeah, and you see him like back way, and he's like positioned up beside the door, holding the pot.
All right, as soon as they smash through, I'm dropping down a smoke grenade.
Yeah, and I'm gonna the door. I'm basically straight in the way of the door right here. I do have armor. Okay. My plan is gonna have like the door fling open. I'm gonna really try to fling it. I'm gonna try to like jump up and just.
You're gonna try to Jackie Chan him.
Yes.
Alright. Hey! It flies open. You jump up.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, you boom! And he is absolutely smashed.
Get the door, and I'm gonna. And then the second guy, oh god, but like I'm trying to
Drop it.
I dropped the smoke grenade. Now, to be clear, do I drop? Which room do I drop it into?
Dude, it's
That's up to you.
both
You
at
can
this
throw it
point.
through the door. You can throw it down to them.
So I look down to them. How many of them are there?
There's 3.
Oh yeah, I drop it down into that group. And I think I just like land on top of one and like flatten them.
So now there's only 1 standing. Cut back to the first floor. Are you in a gunfight?
I'm running around. Dude,
Do they have guns?
If you started firing your gun, they're gonna draw on you. Yeah.
I thought they weren't allowed to have guns.
They are the only ones allowed to have guns.
They are security.
Okay, you said there's glass, right? There's like windows.
Yes.
Can I just try to dive through one?
Outside?
Just like swan dive through a pane.
Yeah, you hear. Yeah, you hear like a. What the fuck is going on? She have a gun? How the hell did she get that in here? All right, we gotta notify main security. Wait, where's she go? You dive through the window.
Oh, didn't you have extra rope for that?
No.
Simple enough with the adrenaline.
Get her!
Then I'm just gonna keep running.
Yeah, there's a bunch. There's like 12 security guys who have stormed downstairs
What
who are
happened to
running
Walter,
after
by
you.
the way?
He's gone.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The patrons have completely panicked and they're pouring outside, so security's having a tough time chasing after you.
Oh, I'm gonna dive into the crowd.
Outside?
Oh yeah, just
Yeah,
join
I
the
went
crowd.
outside.
Yeah. So you're just mingling with the crowd?
Yeah, I'm going through. I mean,
So where are you going?
just away, I guess. I mean, I guess if I have nowhere else to go after this, I'll start going towards the transportation guy.
Yeah, you could just prep that for
Ooh.
us.
Yeah, you start running towards the gate.